Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi arrived in Islamabad Friday night ahead of a planned second round of peace talks with the United States. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner are also due to head to Pakistan on Saturday morning. However, shortly after Araghchi arrived in the capital, his ministry said the talks would be indirect. A first round of negotiations already took place in Pakistan earlier this month, but both sides failed to reach a deal. Tehran had initially declined to send a delegation to Islamabad for a second round. It now has done so, but confirmed Iranian officials do not plan on speaking with U.S. representatives directly. Instead, they said they would convey messages to Pakistani officials. Islamabad had a heavy security presence on Friday, with checkpoints around the city and road closures in the so-called red zone surrounding the expected negotiation venue.
During President Volodymyr Zelensky's first visit to the South Caucasus since Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022, Zelensky said he would be willing to meet Russian President Vladimir Putin for trilateral talks in Azerbaijan. Speaking next to Azerbaijan President Ilham Aliyev, Zelensky added that Baku could mediate the diplomatic process.
Ми поділилися з президентом Азербайджану, що ми готові до трьохсторонніх перемовин. Ми мали такі перемовини в Туреччині, ми мали такі перемовини з нашими американськими партнерами в Швейцарії. Безумовно, ми готові до найближчих перемовин в Азербайджані, якщо Росія буде готова до дипломатії.
The Kremlin has so far rejected the idea of the leaders meeting anywhere except Moscow, while Kyiv has said Zelensky is ready to meet Putin in any country except Russia or Belarus. Zelensky also confirmed for the first time that Ukrainian military experts have been deployed to Azerbaijan to share anti-drone expertise. In the meantime, Russia launched an overnight attack with over 600 drones and almost 50 missiles, which left 7 dead and dozens injured.
The European Union and United States signed an agreement Friday to coordinate on the supply of critical minerals needed for key industries, such as defense. The deal comes as China's dominance in the field becomes a growing concern. The pact marks a rare embrace by President Donald Trump's administration of the role of the EU, of which it recently has been critical of.
What we're doing today is very important. We're strengthening our relationship, and with this memorandum of understanding, I believe that we will be even more strategic together.
The over-concentration of these resources, the fact that they're dominated by just one or two places, is an unacceptable risk. We need diversity in our supply chains, diversity in the places that get critical minerals.
The EU is also seeking more progress in easing the effects of U.S. steel tariffs. The bloc's trade commissioner said the talks are, quote, going in a positive direction, and added that the EU wants to align approaches with Washington towards third countries when it comes to steel trade.